Hello and welcome to the Art of Karo. In this video I'm going to be making the chain decorations for the slacks I made in the previous video. I have looked at some inspiration photos online on pants chains or whatever they are called. There doesn't appear to be a specific term. I also wanted to do something with glass crystals like these ones and a couple of other ones, because ever since I saw Angela Clayton make like a Renaissance dress, I believe, with crystals in the neckline and as a belt, and I thought that was beautiful. And also it had pearls, so I got some pearls as well. Yeah, on one of the chains I'm going to make a crystal and pearl decoration. I'm not really sure what terminology I should use. I'm going to show you what I've got to work with, and I'm still waiting for some more of the crystals. They are supposed to arrive any day now, but I can get started with what I have now. I'm going to show you what I have, and then we'll see how it all takes shape. Okay, so this is the stuff that I have. I have two metal silver gray chains, and I have two brass gold looking chains. I have some black crystals, and I have these sort of shimmery rainbow effect crystals. These are the ones I'm still waiting for more of. I have some pentagrams. I have two crystals with a Asian dragon curling around it. Yeah, I have two of these dragon clasps that's going to go with the gold chains, and the metal chains are going to be separate. I have this ring I'm going to put with the silver chains, the metallic looking. I have some rings in silver and in gold. I have some things that I can hide the knots for these. The thing is, I'm going to do with the crystals. I have these gold beads, but I don't know if I'm going to be using them or the pearls for the crystal thing. You'll see when I make it. I may be doing something with this safety pin. I have some carabiner hooks, clasps or whatever. So I guess you could say I have the gold stuff is going to the one side of the pants, and the silver stuff is going to the other side of the pants. The thing that's going to require the most work is the crystal decoration, and that's what I'm going to get started on. Hopefully the black crystals is going to show up soon, but I'm probably going to be jumping back and forth between different stuff, but I'm going to try to edit the video to make it easier to follow. This is how the piece that's going to hide the knots looks like. I don't know if you can see that. And this is how the crystals and the pearl looks like. So that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to be using this old fishing line. It says it should be strong enough for 8.8 kilograms, so hopefully I don't think this is going to be the point where it is likely to fall apart, so it should be safe to use this for decorations on pants that I'm planning to use frequently. It's no part of this is going to go in the wash, so I don't have to worry about stuff like that. This is what I have to work with.
Sorry for being a bit out of frame. I just put on one of the gold rings to the middle of my fishing line and then made a knot, so I had 2 lines to work with. Then I hid that in the knot hiding thingy and then I put 2 of the gold beads on each line, and then I put on a bead on each one, and then I pulled both my threads through the rainbow crystal. Then I put on 2 more beads, 1 on each line, and then I put both lines of wire through the black crystal, and I had to cross them in the middle in the crystals because that's how the holes on the crystal is lined. You can't put them on in this direction without crossing them in the middle. And then I went on like that.
So I apparently got as much length as I needed, just using the black crystals that I have. When I first ordered the second batch, it was because I wasn't going to use the pearls. I was going to use these beads that's much smaller, but when they arrived they were a bit smaller than I thought it would be, so I got these pearls instead, and they worked out a lot better, I think. But that meant I apparently didn't need more crystals, but I'll make something else out of those. Yeah, so I'm going to finish it up now, and I'm just going to repeat what I did here in the beginning, and figure out how to tie it off and still have a loop. So I'll do that now.
So I put on 2 of the gold beads on each line of the fishing wire, and then I pulled my lines through the knot hider, and then I made a loop with the wires and made it small enough to fit within the knot hider, and then I made my knot and pulled the ends of the wire through the beads and pearls, and then I cut off my wire. And here I'm putting on the rings on each side and attaching the chain and the crystal links to my dragon clasps, making sure to straighten out the chain when I attach it, so it won't be twisted later on. And here I'm attaching the smaller chain as well. I'm sorry if I'm out of frame a lot in this video. I had a hard time filming this, and that might be because I got so absorbed in the project. I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm starting on the silver chains. Here I'm just attaching rings on each side of the chains that I've already pre-measured. I didn't manage to film measuring out the chains, but I just held them against my side to see how long I wanted them, and then I cut them off at right length. And I put the silver rings to the chains and then attach them to that big ring. And here I'm fixing one of the links that was a bit open, and making sure the chains are lying flat so they won't be twisted later on, and attaching them to one of my carabiner hooks. Then I'm finding sort of the middle of the inner chain, and this is the chain I'm going to be decorating. I'm putting the pentagrams and the crystals on my rings and attaching them to the chain, making sure that they will hang facing the right way later on. And I'm just trying to do a pattern I find pleasing. It will probably look nice without being symmetric as well. I just like doing symmetric things, so that's why I'm measuring like I am and counting the links of the chain. Here I decided I wanted another black crystal, and I'm going to be removing it later on because I noticed it is defective. It has glue on it, and it's sort of it's not very nice looking. On the other side, I only checked one side of it, but when I turned it over, I realized I didn't like how it looked because it looked really crappy in places. But fortunately for me, I had some other black crystals in shapes of hearts, so I took one of those and put it in the middle instead of one of the dragon crystals. There you can see me discovering that it was messed up, but I figured out I would go on with my pattern anyway. Yeah, so here I'm just attaching a ring to the heart crystal, and then I cut off one of the ends of the ring because it wouldn't go through the heart, and that's it. Please enjoy this reveal.
So that's how I made the trouser chains, and I think they are a really fun accessory, really nice, and they were fun to make and are really like effectful. And I kind of want to make, sorry, my cat is chatty today. I kind of want to make a chain that can be put on like a belt, so I can wear it over skirts as well. So maybe that would be a future project. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I want to thank my dad. He's Meatball on Wheels on YouTube, and Flodquist Photo on Instagram. He helped me with the pictures and the reveal footage, so I really want to thank him. Checking out, I'm going to leave links below. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more of my videos in the future, you may want to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you enjoyed this video, I would really love it if you hit the like button and maybe left a comment. May the stars shine upon your faces and have a glorious day. Thank you, and goodbye for now.